Hello, this is Emuke from SlideHub with a short product update. Today I would like to share with you updates for 3 different features, 2 of which are manager features and 1 an end user feature. I would also like to invite you to join us in our next quarterly webinar. So the first feature I'm going to walk you through is our updated navigation flow. We have increased the consistency of the general design. We now provide simpler access to the Manage section, and we've updated the navigation on the left-hand side. Let me demonstrate. So let's open the SlideHub tab. Immediately, you can see that the general design is cleaner and more consistent. If you have a manager account in SlideHub, you will notice that you can now directly update and change the setting of presentations and slides by clicking on the gear icon right here. This will take you to the overview of that specific slide, where you can delete, replace the file, and update different characteristics of it. Let's take a closer look at the updated left-hand side navigation. It opens on the company vault, which contains the company's presentations and slide library. In my case, this is SlideHub. Beneath it is the personal vault, where you can access all the slides you have saved for your personal use. The designer success label is a team vault. If you are part of any team, you will be able to see the slide library specific to them. If you are part of more teams, you'll have more vaults available to you. Below the vaults are the company categories. You can click for all slides, presentations, and templates. Even lower, you can see the different categories the materials are sorted into, such as customer success, sales development, marketing, and more. Your company will have this set up differently, of course. It is also easier to look through the updated slides now. Updated slides that you have inserted or downloaded are shown first and are indicated in pink. Looking through the various inspiration slide categories has also become more self-evident. The icons next to each category makes them easier for you to find the type of slide you need. Next, let's check the icons and flags. Here again, you can see that there are different vaults and also categories, just like with the slides. Moving on to images and illustrations, you will notice that we have implemented the same system. The second feature I'm going to show in this product update video is our improved contribution review. The slide contribution flow is now vastly improved. Contribution categorizing and labeling is completely supported end-to-end. Managers can review and correct categorizations done by others, and managers can also override selections made by contributors. Let's see how it looks in practice. Let's go to the Contribute or Add Slides button on the SlideHub tab. Immediately, you can see that you can contribute to the company, either all slides or just a selected slide. After clicking this button, the slide must be reviewed before it is accessible for all team members. It is possible to only add the slide to your personal vault. As a manager, you can add slides directly to the company library, bypassing the need to review it. If you are part of any teams, you could add the presentation or the slide to the team vault as well. For now, I will just contribute this selected slide so that it can be reviewed. The file has been uploaded successfully, so I will now comment and add labels to it. I can download and double check the file. I could replace it, and I can categorize and label it. I'm now going to add this slide as a standalone slide. Scrolling down, I'm going to choose the marketing category, which has 3 subcategories. I'm going to add it to the YouTube folder. Below, there are a couple more subcategories that we can select. These are all going to be set up according to your company, of course. And if you want, you can add more categories here or add tags. So let's go back up, click on Next. So next up is to select the slide that I want to add to my company library. In this case, I only have the one, so I'm going to select this and click on Next. And now I'm going to be able to set up additional properties about this slide. If it's a high priority one, if it's visual, if it only shows in presentations, again, you can still override the selection of categories you put here. It's actually not a bullet point slide, so I'm going to untick this. And if I wanted, I could add some placeholders as well. Let's save and continue. Here are all the slides that I'm adding now. Let's save and continue. Now the slide is ready for final approval. As a manager, I could add it to the library immediately, or I can ask someone else to review it. If I go here to our contributions at the top, you will see that my slide is here and it's pending. So I contributed it, and Runa Johansson is the person who's responsible to review it. If I click on the View button, I will now be able to review the slide myself. This is something that you can do as a manager. So I think the categorization is correct. If it wasn't, I'll be able to overwrite it. You can check everything one more time. And now it's ready to be saved. And I can add it to the library. Once you've approved the slide, you can send a message to the contributor so that they know that you approved their contribution. And now the file is in the company slide library. Let's take a look. Explore assets. And here it is at the very top. The third feature update I have for end users today is the new icon styles that we have added to the standard icon collections. The handwritten icon style was added to standard styles, so you have an on-hand collection to use slides designed in a sketch-like creative style. The prose icon style is best used when there is limited image space, but quickly and clearly understandable icon imagery is required. Let me show you where you can find it. Just click on the Insert Icons and Flags button in the SlideHub panel. Go to the standard icons here on the left and scroll down, and here you can see the handwritten icon style and the pulsar icon style. If you click on View Style, it will show you more and you can search for specific icons. Finally, I'd like to invite you to our next quarterly webinar. What will happen on this quarterly webinar? We will introduce and demo the new features we have developed for your use. We will share our plans for the future so you know what more you can expect. And we will host a question and answer session to answer any questions you may have. The details of the webinar are the following. You can join us on Tuesday, June 27th at 3 p.m. CEST and ask us directly about SlideHub. It will be about 30 to 45 minutes long, depending on the questions we receive from you. You can register for our webinar on the following demo link. You will also find a clickable link in the vicinity of this video. I hope to see you next month, and I hope that we at SlideHub can continue to help you build better presentations faster.